What's up, baby?
Hey, is my camera back there?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I took it yesterday and I left it in my car overnight, so I guess I did.
Okay.
Alright, baby. I'm gonna stop by and do my phone really quick and then I'm gonna film a little bit there. Shit. And then film me opening my door and stuff.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, I'll see you when I get there.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Alright, bye. Yes, it's gonna be one of those videos again where we just sit down and talk. Hey, babe. How are you?
Hi.
I hear you. Sorry, I'm using your camera because mine's all set up for the point and shoot.
It's like 14 seconds. Ooh, you turn the heater on because Pops isn't home. I was like, I can smell it.
You can feel it,
No, I can smell it.
but you can also feel it.
I can smell it.
So as she just arrived, we are going to get ourselves settled down real quick, or she is at least, and then we can start talking and catching up for what's been going on this past couple of months / weeks / days. There's a lot to catch up with.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This one, I know the settings are a little different, but we decided that we're going to do the boyfriend girlfriend tag and change things up instead of just doing all cinematic vlogs and everything. Decided to see how much we know about each other.
Which that's also perfect content, and we figured that we're just gonna present it to you guys. So I guess we can go ahead and get started with some of these questions that we have for each other.
But before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe the video and share it with your friends. This is going to be, I think, one of the funniest videos that... Don't try to cheat and try to look at my questions already. That we've done. I'm excited for this one. It's been an idea I wanted to do for a while, and I finally told him, hey, let's just do it.
So here we are about to make this content.
So we're going to just jump into the video. And I'm going to make Tyler go first.
Starting off with question number 1. When I leave the house, I normally have 4 things on me. What are at least 2 of those?
Either your Life 360, or not Life 360, your Insta 360,
Okay.
and your kendama.
Okay.
A phone,
Okay.
and your other finger thingy that you,
Beglery.
that you play with.
She is right on bringing my phone. She's right on bringing Insta 360. Let's just say camera. Any camera is fine. So yes, Insta 360. And kendama. The 4th one would have been backpack. So I can storage everything.
Question 1. Where and how did we meet?
Where we met was at school. And this was back in 2000 and I want to say 11. That's when I was roughly a junior or sophomore, about to be a junior. I met her when I was roughly a junior, I'd have to say. How we met was through mutual friends. So, as in the group of people that we actually hung out with, either snack or lunch, my friends were there, her friends were there. We just kind of collided in and we started talking little by little and started doing dance sessions on Fridays that I was hosting. She started coming to them and that started boosting it up more.
His best friend was dating one of my best friends in high school. They're no longer together. I'm not going to say any names for a lot of reasons. But they were dating, and because they were dating, that got us to meet, and we just hung out pretty much every day since then at snack and lunch. Never outside of school.
Until like after graduation.
Yeah, until he had graduated and your camera died.
Why did you do that?
Oh, so we have to do that again?
No, it transferred over, and I still have that footage too, and I still have that footage too.
Okay. So that is that. Your turn.
Question number 2. If I can meet you in any local place, do I end up skating or driving, and why?
You'll probably skate because you don't like to drive. You don't like to waste your gas going somewhere close.
Yeah, that's true. I don't. I really don't.
If you could, you would skate everywhere so you didn't have to use your gas.
Guarantee.
What could I do for hours?
You can definitely sleep for hours.
Well,
but most
that's-
important, yeah. Most importantly, you could watch YouTube videos for hours.
Okay. Yeah. What's another thing I could do for hours?
You can definitely lay down in bed for hours,
But that's same as sleeping. Like, I'm in bed.
but you're awake on this one.
I was gonna say. Another thing that I could do for hours besides the two that he said is I could spend hours at the ranch with my horse, grooming him, hanging out with him, talking to him, working him, like lunging him.
Question number 3. What's one thing I can't stand being around if I'm not prepared for it?
Screaming.
What is that?
Can't stand being at the ranch because it's too much dirt for him.
Yep, that's pretty much the answer. If I'm not prepared and dressed for the part, I don't want to be dirtied up. It's just not for me.
So when we get to the ranch, Tyler has to do a whole outfit change. If I could be anywhere besides the ranch, where would I be?
Not at work, but definitely at home.
That, okay. Or the beach.
Yeah.
I like the beach.
Question number 4. What's my average bedtime?
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
It's because his work schedule messed with his sleeping schedule, so he comes home and he either days that he's not working, he's up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning editing or watching videos on how to make the best content and edit pictures and the new camera equipment. On the days that he's working, he gets home about 2, showers and doesn't eat sometimes, and then lays in bed. If I'm hanging out with people, like group friends, who am I hanging out with?
She's either hanging out with our mutual friends or some of the friends that I actually don't really hang out with. So specifically would be Ellie, Veronica, there's also Brittany, Alexa. Those are the people that are in our mutual friends, but the people that I don't really personally know would be like her friends at the ranch or just people that I haven't met, like work people. Those are the people I don't know.
You're forgetting one. We were with her last night.
Halia.
Yes.
Question number 5. Am I a heavy sleeper or a light sleeper?
It depends.
True.
You're usually a light sleeper, but if you've had a lot to drink, you're a heavy sleeper.
At times.
But you're definitely a light sleeper.
Guarantee.
I can move, and he'll be awake.
Yep.
I toss and turn in my sleep, and I'm a heavy sleeper.
All the time.
Am I a dog or a cat person?
She's not too much of an animal person besides horses, but she does like dogs more than she likes cats.
I do not like cats in general. Like, I despise cats.
Yeah.
I told one of my friends since elementary school that I was allergic to cats, so I didn't have to go to her house. Because she had 2. And every time I'd come over, they'd come and I'd be laying on the couch and they'd stick their butt in my face and plop down and just lay there.
Question number 6. Am I a spender or am I a saver?
He's a saver. He doesn't like to spend any money.
No, but the money that I do spend ends up being about thousands of dollars. And it's
For
usually,
himself on camera equipment.
Yeah, just to better a future for my production. But there are times that I do spend for my girlfriend. So don't worry,
That
I'm
is
not
true.
that much of a cheapskate.
No, he does. But most of the time he's just spending his money. So we can either go on trips to go see his dad in Georgia, to the Kendama opening in Minnesota, which we're already saving for because they released the date. So if any of you guys want to go, we'll put the link to that in the description box below, and you guys can get your tickets and check out the hotel and everything. And we'd love to do like maybe a meet and greet there if you guys want to go. You guys can have a little jam session with Tyler. But yeah, he's a saver. What is my spirit animal?
Well, her spirit animal is definitely a horse.
Yeah. For sure.
Question number 7. What's the one thing we both enjoy doing and capable of continuing?
Photography.
That is right. We both like doing photography. Her mom's a photographer. I'm a videographer, but I know how to do photography also. As you can see from the beginning of this video, I was setting up all the camera equipments, and that's what we both enjoy doing.
What was our first trip as boyfriend and girlfriend?
Our first trip as boyfriend and girlfriend, meaning trip out of the state, out of...
Like, just in general, just like what was our first, like, vacation together?
Okay. Our first vacation, I would have had to either think, like, leaving the state-wise, because that's what I really consider vacation when you're far away from home, would definitely have to be, like, Tahoe. Or there was also Lake Havasu. The only problem is I can't remember which order of what. I want to say Lake Havasu first.
We went to Vegas first.
We went to EDC.
We went to EDC first. That was our first vacation.
We flew there. We were supposed to drive. There we go. Yeah.
We were supposed to drive with Veronica and Heidi.
Shout outs to you too.
And we didn't because of my cousin's funeral.
Scenario, yeah. Number 8. Describe our dream house.
You took one of my dang questions.
Well, then you are set. You have a bonus, so there you go.
I want a pool. You don't really go swimming. Like, you have a pool here and you barely go swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's a heated pool, then he would go swimming.
Yep.
Our house would be really modern. Ty and I used to drive on the way to my grandma's house where I used to live. We'd drive through this, like, one part of, like, this town, and all these houses are ginormous, like, multi-million houses.
Pretty much modern, nice, clean cut, has a front yard, has a backyard. At least one room has to be dedicated to film and photography and editing, and that's pretty much a dream house right there.
And
we can
a storage unit in the back for him to have his little kendamas back there, and maybe start creating, like, his own little area for kendamas. Our house would have to be big enough so he can host jams, like local jams at our house. Okay, who is my role model and why?
Oh. Her 2 role models are her grandparents.
I really have, like, 3. So my mom and my grandmother, who just passed away. Love you, Grandma. And my grandfather. Like, those 3, I would be lost without them. They've been through so much. Mom, I look up to you. I do. And I love you.
Same here.
With all my heart.
You know I look up to you too.
Like, we'll do a video, like, maybe we can do a video with our moms, and, like, you guys can get to know my mom and get to know his mom.
So going on to number 9. What's my ideal weekend? And subscribe that with 2 sentences.
Laying in bed and sleeping. Or filming wherever you want.
Yeah, I can accept that.
What song reminds you of me?
By the Chainsmokers, and I don't remember the actual song because every time I hear it, I just hear it through a list and I don't look at the phone of what the name is, so I have to hear it.
We'll try to find it because I know what song he's thinking of and it's on the tip of my tongue. It's just not gonna come out.
Do I have any condiments or hot sauce preferences?
Everyone in the world knows that what you eat the most is ranch. You're a ranchaholic.
Yup, I'm a ranchaholic. I love buttermilk ranch. That's all it is.
Speaking of food, what is my favorite food?
Her favorite food are tacos.
Tacos and steak.
Yes. Within mid of 2019, what has been the one struggle that happens every night for us as a couple?
I fall asleep too fast, or I fall asleep during our shows.
Okay, that was completely a different answer, but that is actually really right. The answer I was really thinking about is, what are we gonna eat tonight? But that is the best one, though. I do like
But
that
sometimes,
one.
like, we don't even eat dinner.
Yeah.
Am I a Netflix and chill type of person? Like, watching Netflix all day and relaxing, watching TV, or cuddling and eating snacks in the room? Or am I a wine and dine type of a person? Like, go out, eat, and, like, not be home.
So to answer that question, it's actually going to be an interesting answer. It's actually the combination of both. She does like chilling, watching Netflix, only when she doesn't have that much money, but when she's capable of having enough money and she's chilled enough, she wants to go wine and dine, which there's no wine drinking. It's just dine and chill.
It's just water.
I just realized I counted all of these wrong, so this is not even 10 anymore. This is entirely some numbers are off. I'm sorry. Do I prefer apples or Windows? Meaning the devices. Apple.
Oh, I was gonna say apples. You don't eat fruit, and you don't really eat veggies. But it's hard to say because you have both.
So the answer to that is both. I like Apple for specifically their computers, but I do like Windows specifically for the phone and several other occasional things.
Describe me when I'm super tired.
She starts laying in bed, starts being on her phone, and then she's just nearly not talkative, and she starts dozing off a lot and tells me she's not tired, but she really is.
Like attitude-wise, like what is my attitude like? Like personality, like what am I like? Besides just laying in bed or being on my phone.
Her voice is very low. Her sentences are cut to like 1/5, and she ends everything really shortly because she wants to get to the point of what she has to say because she's too tired to explain anything long.
Like am I grouchy? Like what am I?
She's just quiet.
Okay. I would say I would be grouchy.
Do I prefer cake or cookies?
Cookies.
Yes. I don't like cake. I like cookies.
What's my favorite thing to do on a rainy day?
On a rainy day, some nice, warm, hot chocolate with vanilla powder. Or maybe even a drink from Starbucks, because there's different variations. And most of the time, stay inside the house when the house is warm with the heat and watch Netflix.
Yeah. Or like have a game night with my friends and we just chill.
Mm-hmm. What's the best part of our vlogs that I like doing?
The B-rolls.
Yes. You guys know it. I do a lot of B-rolls and we get a lot of shots that way, so it makes the channel a little bit more cinematic watching. Of course, tonight is just a little different because we don't want to have the channel to be all that. We want to show you how real we can be without having that too.
Who is my best friend? Like my ultimate best friend.
Halia.
Halia and I have been friends for like 6.5 years, but we've been through, I'd say, the most together, and a very traumatic situation happened. 2 very traumatic situations, I guess. So Halia, I don't know if you're watching this or not. Probably not, because you're just Halia. But I love you. You're my other half. And maybe at the end of the clip, we'll insert a picture of Halia and I from high school. What was I like in high school?
She was loud and crazy. Crazy as in the, let's go do this, woo! And I'm gonna do that, woo! Type crazy. But it's fun. She's fun also.
I used to get told that in high school that I was really, like, people were scared of me. Like, I was intimidating.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see that from you, though. But you know me, I see a different perspective. That's why I had an eye on you for a good minute, so.
What was your first impression of me? Like, when you first day you met me, besides being loud and crazy? Like, this one kind of, I guess, can be the other second half of the question.
My first impression of Lex was that she seemed like a very humble person, only because based off of that day when I first met her, she was very attached to her friends, and when she had food or something, she wasn't like, this is mine, but she would, you know, let people take bites and stuff like that. She'd share things, so yeah, I had respect for that.
What's my favorite color? This was the last question.
Her favorite color is specifically mainly neon colors, but to target one color specifically, neon green.
That is true. That is very true. That is my ultimate favorite color. I had a neon party when I was 13. That's another story for another time, but that is my ultimate favorite color. Anyways, guys, that was our video. Hopefully we can do more of these and like get more silly questions. Like, this was our first time doing it, so we didn't know really how it went. I've seen videos like this and I've only watched a couple, but I want to do another one where we get goofy and get other questions, and like maybe do it with our friends and see like how much our friends really know about us, and like our moms. We can do a mom's challenge and see how much our moms know about us.
Yeah. But regardless, we do appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're still here, we appreciate you. Go ahead and comment right up below saying, I'm here. If you're still here right now, that would be most appreciated. We do understand that this video might have been a little bit longer than we might have expected, but it's the fact that we want you to get to know us versus us to get to know you. So always subscribe, and you can always press the bell notification. And also follow us on our IG, which is lex.ty2, so that way we can communicate with you, communicate with us.
And if you guys have any other challenges or videos you guys want us to do, or like questions that you guys want us to answer in like a Q&A, go ahead and type them below or send us a message on Instagram to either our personal accounts or on our page together. I'm gonna make a Twitter just for our page, so if you guys want to tweet us questions, you guys can do that soon.
Oh, nice.
I want to make a TikTok, or I have a TikTok, but I'm gonna make another one for videos of just Ty and I doing random things, and maybe do like TikTok photography and give that a try.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes, stay tuned for the upcoming continuous edits. And we'll see you then.
Yeah. Bye, guys.